Hello and welcome to my speech. Good afternoon. There isn't a single person on this earth who hasn't experienced happiness at least once in their life. Happiness is an essential part of life. Without it, what would life even be? In this speech, I'll explain the concept of happiness and how it is important in life. First, I'll define happiness. Then I'll talk about its applications, and finally, I'll discuss its limitations. Let me tell you some deeper aspects of my abstract topic. It's hard to define happiness, as it could either be stated as a feeling in a moment or an overall feeling of well-being. Someone can view happiness as a feeling of joy, while another person can view happiness as a contentment with life. An example I have of happiness is coming home after a long day to your loved ones. Feeling like you're content in a moment or in life is how I view happiness. Now that I've defined and described happiness, let me tell you about the different applications of it. This abstract topic can be viewed as a huge part of life. I will discuss its different applications and the meaning behind it. As stated in the second edition book of The Psychology of Happiness by Michael Argyle in 2009, happiness is partly based on objective conditions such as marital status and employment, and partly on your mind and perception of things. While doing this research, I asked myself if I was truly living a happy life. And the answer is yes, I am, because I have an optimistic view on life and I don't have high expectations. I believe that I'm living my best life. Happiness is important to me because it inspires me to do better and be better. I strive to live a happy life and I am motivated to do better. Even though happiness is a huge part of life, there are still some limitations to it, which I'll discuss next. This abstract topic has been a part of life since the beginning. We are still learning how to measure it and what it even is. Through studies, researchers have found that there still are some limitations with it. The ultimate limitation is that pursuing happiness might actually make you unhappy. In May 2012, June Gruber for Greater Good, a science center at UC Berkeley, found that the more people strive for happiness, the higher the expectations are, thus making it more difficult to obtain. As important as it is to live a happy life, it's also important not to drive yourself crazy in the process. Even with this limitation, people still want to try to live a happy life. It's our human nature to want to be happy. Now let me shift your attention to this presentation I put together of some statistics and facts about happiness. So if you went around and asked 10 people to define happiness, I can guarantee you'll hear a different answer each time. Everybody has their own perception of what happiness is. I view happiness as a contentment in either moment or in life. It can also be described as a feeling of joy, satisfaction, or euphoria. Happiness is not how rich you are or how much money you have. It's not just a feeling of excitement, and it's not how powerful you are. I found some statistics about countries over the world and how they described how happy they are, and it was found that Northern Europe was the happiest country for 2017. This is another graph I found. And it's the difference of the 5 years. And overall, happiness has not really changed in the world on average. So in conclusion, it is important to understand what happiness means as well as the applications and limitations of it. This abstract topic has been a big part of everyone's life, whether they are trying to live a happy life or they are living one. Ultimately, we all strive to live happy lives, and it is vital to understand the concept of happiness. I hope this speech has made a positive impact on you and will make you think about your perception of happiness. Thank you for listening to my speech.